Good morning. The word for you today. Today is Thursday, March 27th, and our devotion is titled Tell Them While You Still Can. Now, before I read, I want to give a little bit of a disclaimer. Our scripture passage that we're reading, it's not necessarily talking about don't let the moment go by before you can tell somebody you love them. That's not what this passage is really talking about. However, before you turn off, before you say, okay, we're not doing a service to the scripture, I think that we are still honoring the scripture by using it in this way. And here's why. So Proverbs 16 is really this really amazing proverb about God's righteousness, God's justice, and more specifically, how do we use the words of God to illuminate our path, to guide our steps into righteousness. And then there's a part in this that is all about our words and the importance of our words. And so I think that the core message of today's devotional really fits in with remembering the importance of words, even if it's just a small fraction of that talk. So our scripture passage comes out of the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 24. And it says, "Pleasant words are like a honeycomb, sweetness to the soul and health to the body." I'm sure if you are anything like me at all, you have some people that you never really got to say goodbye to. Maybe it was, you didn't part on the best terms. And so the goodbye you did have wasn't great and you never got a chance to reconcile. Maybe it was you said goodbye and you never saw them again. They moved away, or something happened, or life got in the way, and you never got that closure. Maybe it's just that you just didn't say goodbye. And now that person's not in your life. There's a lot of reasons for not having had a good ending to the story. And if you're anything like me, you hate that. I want my stories to have an ending. I want things to be wrapped up with a nice bow and be done. I don't like it when things are left unresolved. So I think that our devotion today is really impactful for me right now. It's so easy to take everything for granted. That's something that I'm having to come to terms with as my family members are aging and getting closer to the transition into the next part of life after death. Or even just my friends who I went to school with for 4 years and now we're moving across the country, or we're so busy with our jobs we're not able to see each other. My siblings, my sister got married this last year, and she's starting her own chapter of her new life. And there's a lot of unresolved endings there. There's still not closure for these things, and it's difficult. So what do we do with that? I think we do this. God gives us this amazing opportunity each and every day to show genuine gratitude, love, care, to have a relationship with each other. And it's really easy to forget about that. It's really easy to take that for granted and just, it is what it is, be done with it. But I think the beauty of our lives, the beauty of the way that God has set up this entire world, is that we still have chances to go out of our way, to reach out to somebody, to say, I love you, to say, I care about you, to say how much they have impacted us, or to say, I'm sorry for the way that I've harmed you. Life is messy and complicated, and it's way too easy for things to come abruptly to an end. But I think that this devotion today is a reminder that even though the world is inherently chaotic, even though the world feels like it's falling apart at a million miles per hour, we still have control over the way we react to that and the way that we reach out to our communities. So, yeah, don't spend today wishing you could have said something yesterday. Instead, go and say it today. Have a nice day.